Let's play! Hey there guys, welcome back to Hyrule Warriors. I actually didn't even have the DLC downloaded. I thought that would go to the system, but it actually went to the hard drive, so I re-downloaded it. Thank God I didn't have to pay for it again. So we will get all our DLC right up front. So we got Sia's Tale, extra parts of the story mode, which we will do at the end, methinks, or at a certain point. We got Master Quest, meaning everything is flipped left. Actually, I'm joking. It's just a harder version of Adventure Mode, which we will get to. The Twilight map has been added, which is from everyone's favorite Zelda game, Twilight Princess. It's actually, I really like Twilight Princess, so I'm happy with that being in, although I can understand people being dishappy with Twilight Princess getting a lot more representation than certain games. We can now battle as Twilight Midna, who is a DLC character who you don't actually need at any point, like even with the Twilight map, it's never uses her, but we get her. We get her Mirror of Shadows weapon, a new historical entry, so those are loading screen things. We got Epona, who is hella ballin' and an amazing weapon. We got the Old Dominion Rod for Zelda. We don't have Zelda, so we'll only get to that when we play as her. We unlock Dark Link. We got the Postman. We got Ilya's clothes. And the Guardian of Time for Lana. And the Guardian of Time for Sia. More characters we haven't even met yet, so... well, we'll meet them. Just you wait. So yes, now that I have gotten everything, let us continue on as it should be. Back to Legend Mode. So as you can see here, we did unlock the special scenario, which happens, like as you can see, at the same time as this, but we will get to that probably a little later. We're on normal difficulty? I think that's okay. Easy's too easy. So I'm probably going to stick with the recommended characters for missions, so we will get to see Impa here in action. Actually, first off, let's see if we can upgrade Impa in any way. I know we will be able to give her a bottle because old regs you will have 1,000,000 of by the end of the game. Any old enemy will drop them. So Impa uses the Giant's Knife. Her gameplay style you'd think would be slow and methodical with this giant lumbering weapon, but you'd be very, very surprised. But in Warriors fashion, here is the action you don't see in the game. They're explaining how they get from where to where.
After the dust had settled, Princess Zelda was nowhere to be found. Impa and Link searched the battlefield for any sign of her, but to no avail. Although the battle had been lost, Impa foresaw Link's importance to the coming war. She bestowed upon him a green tunic, the sign of the legendary hero. Link did not believe himself worthy of the honor, but he was determined to help Impa and her remaining soldiers locate Zelda. Weeks passed. Impa heard a rumor that a handful of soldiers were holding out against the monsters in Faron Woods. The leader of this resistance was supposedly a young woman. Impa dared to hope that this unknown woman was Zelda. Link and Impa decided to make their way to the forest by way of the Elden Caves, a path with its own dangers.
Well, let us get going to the Elden Volcano, and we are going to be playing as Impa, the Sheik tribesman. That is the level title, even though you can technically not play as her. This one's a little strange because this one is almost an escape mission. You very rarely do these. As we can see on the map here, it doesn't seem like there's that many enemies. But being a Warriors game, things will shift in just a second. I dig the music here quite a bit. I also dig the aesthetic because it has a sort of fire and ice thing, but that's not ice, that's just crystals. So, let's get going. We don't need to switch items right now. The enemies here are Stalfos, or well, these are Stall children. We will fight actual Stalfos later. Well, here is a Stalfos, as I say, and cannot see him. Or not, you just won't see him, that's okay. I mean, that's fine. So that's where we have to go to. That is like way at the exit. Where did he go? There he is. Honestly, Stalfos and Stall Children, I think, are the least threatening enemies in this game. So let us go over Impa's combos, though. So this is her regular combo. This is without me doing anything. it's good. Like, of course, this will extend later on to something bigger. Her heavy just attack alone is a charge thing that I honestly get no use out of. You can use it to slash, and it's okay, I guess. Her heavy 1 is that, which is amazing. Her heavy 2 is a sort of kick flip with that. Heavy 3, which is her best one. Whoops, or not. 1, 2, 3. This one. This is easily her best attack. She creates a huge ball of water that sucks everyone in the area in, and then just slashes through them. And it is, without a doubt, the weapon, the attack I will spam because it is really good. So I didn't talk about this last time, but there is grass everywhere, which you can cut. Even if you have a blunt weapon, you can cut it, because, I mean, that's how grass works, right? And it gives you items. Here we have a Poe, which are, I'd say, one of the more annoying enemies of the game, because they have slow-moving projectiles. And I think the big thing with them is you'll get hit just because you're not paying attention. Like, you're not going to see them and get hit. You're going to not see them and get hit. We did get a power-up weapon, though, so that lets us use the powered-up weapon from the Great Fairy we had earlier, which is pretty cool. It's just a giant bomb, one huge bomb. Every weapon has a powered-up form, which you'll get use out of, but nothing amazing. Like, you're not gonna... They don't last a while. You can upgrade them to last quite a while, but, like, again, it's not something you're gonna find so much use out of. So we need to head to the other enemy-ridden keep. So as you can see, there is quite a bit of slowdown going on. This is normal. This is awesome. I love the slowdown in this game, because it just means you're doing really, really good. And you'd be surprised just how cathartic it is to do so well that the game chugs. Like, that just means that you're just doing amazingly. Which I know some people use as negatives towards the game. But I think it feels so good. So, in parts like this, you can sometimes just, like, try and guess what you have to do. So for instance, there's a keep down here, which we didn't get, so we should probably get that. At the same time, enemies have appeared everywhere, so that's not fun. Here is Impa's special, though. It is very good. It is a huge slash, which has a disgusting range. So you will want to use that quite a bit. Impa with the giant's knife in general is really good. Like, I'm talking... she's one of the better characters in the game. And it's funny because it's not really a character with a weapon you'd expect. Like, when you think of Impa, you probably think of, I don't know, her version in, you know, Ocarina of Time, or her in, Skyward Sword, that's the one. And she doesn't have those costumes in this game, which is strange. I would honestly expect her to get them, but she does have a color palette inspired by the Skyward Sword version. Then again, I'm saying this, so this is only halfway through the DLC, so you never know. We might get a whole bunch of, you know, costumes for the characters based off of other versions of them. That could happen. I mean, Link gets a whole bunch. So right here, we need to escort a bombchu, which in this game are tanks, essentially. Or rather, tanks with bombs strapped to them. So we're going to want to just stay around it. You can't hit it. It's your own. You just want to clear out enemies. You can even use the special to just wipe them all out. As you can see here, we just got 40 kills. So it has now resumed its advance. And you will want to just stay ahead of it. Make sure that it's, you know, good. It's kind of weird because Impa doesn't have her full moveset right now, and I'm so used to it. Like, her full combo goes a lot farther. Like, it's, you know... Mind you, you can dash cancel out of it, because if you see, the end of it has this huge... I say huge, but it's a second-long animation where she sheaths her sword and everything. You can dash to completely cancel it, which is really good, because every frame is important. You will need to use them all. So I'm actually worried that we might get so many kills we won't be able to get the Skulltula before, like, when we can. Because we, like, the whole level is, like, locked out right now. So we'll see. I think I'm probably, because I will have to go do a second round of Skulltula farming, because you have to get some of them only on hard mode, and those ones are not just get 1,000 kills. So, as I guess I should address this, for the scope of this Let's Play, I'm not going to be getting, I might not even show everything. Like, there's still be, once we get through story mode, that's only about a third of the game. I'm not even joking. This game is massive and growing, because with each DLC pack adds roughly 50 hours, which sounds crazy, but it's really true. So I think, like, we're gonna do the entirety of story mode, like the whole thing. Then after that, I'm gonna just show clips of me doing the hard mode version. Then I'll probably do adventure mode, which will be, okay, so the Skulltula has appeared here. Need to find it though. I don't even know where it is. And I have no volume. Actually, I could probably turn the volume up on the gamepad so I can hear it. Oh, somewhere around here. Guessing it's going to be under this rock. Yes, I was correct there. So yes, the Skulltulas are very important. You will need to get all of them. Well, you don't need to. That's the thing. It's like you won't be terrible at this game if you don't, but it's definitely something you do want to get. So, we need to come up here and help Link. And it's funny, because I remember reading pre-release material, and people are saying, like, wow, your character runs so fast compared to everyone. But then you'll learn that you're not fast. And half the game will be spent you trying to run as fast as you can through the level and not getting there in time, because you're all the way at the other side. But here we meet a familiar character who people who've played Smash Bros. Will know very well, and will also already know the twist about him. I think they refer to, this is Sheik, by the way, if you don't know. Different design, but I can dig it. They refer to him as just a mysterious youth. I think it's meant to be gender ambiguous, but this is probably the most feminine Sheik we've ever had. Mind you, no butt whatsoever. Like, I'm talking, there is no booty going on. Also, Impa is very cute. I'm just gonna be straight up and say it. Like, her happy face is painfully cute. So yes, we now have Sheik on our side, who, we already know who it is. We honestly do. That's just how this goes. But, it's interesting, though, because they actually both tried to pass this off as a twist and at the same time didn't. Like, number one, she starts off by saying the princess isn't dead, so everyone's like, okay, you're the princess. It's interesting, though, because, like, you can, in this game, there's so many inconsistencies and stuff with how it can be. You can have, like, Sheik and Zelda fighting both versions of Midna. It's like, this game is pretty cray. The interesting thing, though, is in some levels later on, like, I'm talking way later on, you can fight Zelda with Sheik's fighting style, or fight Sheik with one of Zelda's weapons. And there's no way in the game to do this, so I'm actually expecting that will be either DLC, some mode, a weapon switch mode like in Dynasty Warriors 8, or it'll just be a in Hyrule Warriors 2, which is gonna happen. Every single Warriors crossover game has gotten at least 2 titles. Like, there's, I think, 4 Dynasty Warriors Gundams. There's 2 going on 3 for One Piece. Now that this game's done, they're working on Pirate Warriors 3. There's 2 Fists of the North Star. There's, what other ones have they done? They've done a lot. So, but we have got a sealed weapon. Now, sealed weapons are either a new tier of weapon, or they are a new weapon entirely, like a new weapon class with a new weapon moveset and everything. If you get a sealed weapon, you will not know until the end of the battle, much like every weapon, but the difference is that these ones are implied to be like super powerful and new, which they are. Once you get one, you're going to want to try it out, you know, later on. So as we can see here, we can just slash through everything with our giant knife, which is a lot of fun. I love this weapon. I love this move set. Honestly, I really want Impa in Smash Bros. To replace, like, not to replace Sheik, but as another character. Like, definitely, Impa seems like a character who you'd be very surprised works very well. So we're actually going the wrong direction and getting this ahead of time. In this cave here is the spirit of the caves, which is what is driving the enemies crazy. So I'm actually doing this the wrong way. Link is going to defend the square, which is good. For now, we're going to get rid of this guy. So yeah, magic is very rare. Magic is something that you won't just get from, you know... Oh god, Link's being attacked. I should go help. Oh no, wait, is that base down there? Okay, that's fine. That's like, because the way this map is, you're not gonna super crazy lose in a weird way just because of not paying attention to the battlefield. Most of story mode is like that. You won't lose necessarily super much. You're more in it to just go through and just win. So that's fine. So as you can see here, and it's funny, a lot of people say like Hyrule Warriors is just spamming one attack, and on the one hand it is, but it feels better to mix up things sometimes. I mean, I don't know. There are definitely some attacks which are better for certain situations, and that's one thing. It's like you want to, for certain enemies, you know, you don't want to, if it's a fast enemy, you don't want to use ones with a lot of beginning startup lag. You don't want ones that have a lot of ending lag. You know, you just want to attack them quickly. But definitely for like these slower enemies, you just want to mow through as many as possible. As, you know. And we get another treasure chest, which are always very helpful. Is this going to be rupees? Yes. If it's just, if there's no cutscene, it's just going to be a nothing thing. You don't have to worry about it. We need to head up here. Find the bombchu. Well, I think I know where that bombchu is. In fact, I see a label that says bombchu right here. That is one of them. But first off, this dude needs to die. And we shall do that very easily. Nice, and we even got a bombs power-up, so that means when we hop into this base, we can just totally wreck them with a massive bomb! And, yeah, like, the massive bombs are really good, the super bombs, I think they're called. The only problem is the lag that you have starting it up, and, you know, it's a temporary thing. So Impa's level 7. I think every 10 levels you get an extra heart, maybe? You can get the most hearts out of any Zelda game. You can get, I think, if you max out a character in everything, you can get full 4 columns of hearts. Or 4 rows, if you will. Okay, so we can show off Impa's super special here. So she goes all crazy with water magic. She's a water elemental for some reason. I think they just needed to give her an element, so... One hard thing about when you use the this mode is that because you're faster, the rhythm of combos becomes different. So we're going to want to use our super special here. So we don't actually get the cutscene, because if you're in a corner, it doesn't play the cutscene, which sucks, but... Oh, hello, Wizro. This means that either the enemy is nearby or they've appeared on the field, so you're going to want to attack them. Wow, you didn't even keep your weak point gauge up, bro. So Wizro has appeared. Where is he? Somewhere nearby, methinks. I actually have no idea where he is. Okay, so if they die... Oh, here he is. If the bombchus die, it is game over. So do not let that happen, because you need these bombchus to escape. So let us, though, take care of Wizro here. Now, Wizro is another annoying character. In fact, he's one of the most annoying ones, because he is almost purely ranged. Now, the thing is, he does have a long weak point gauge, because it is, you know, you're expected to wait for his attacks for a long time, and then... this attack right here, he just spins in a circle, spams everything. It's quite annoying. You will get a lot of kills in this area because there are a lot of enemy troops. With every single enemy commander, they control a group. So if all the commanders are in one area, you will be facing quite a number of troops, obviously. So Wizro's retreated from the battlefield, which is good. He's gone. If they say they retreated from the battlefield, that means, you know, they're not dead. They're gone to fight another war. They can also come back if certain story conditions happen. Like I'm not saying it's random, but it's if the story demands. They can be like, ha, because I only retreated, I have recovered and I am now back. This does not happen here, but it will happen many times. So, you know, let's just wipe all these dudes out. Nice, 51 KOs. That is beautiful. Oh, whoa, hello. This will be very nice. So the super mode, when you get lots of combos with them, so as you can see here, 50 kills. We get more rupees, more experience. These are bonuses that you get. More hearts. More rare materials. So you can just keep getting a whole bunch of new stuff. I think 150 is the next one, and then, no, 130, I guess. And then after that, I think you get an achievement for getting 200, but then after that you stop getting bonuses and stuff. So I'm actually going to use this here. Might as well. Again, not showing the cutscene. Very strange. 143 KOs. I love it. And honestly, this game is cathartic, but unlike Bayonetta and stuff, the level of challenge is entirely up to you. Like, you can make this game super easy and just literally make it be like, just press buttons, kill everyone, and win. And like, that's okay. If you want to just come home after a long day and win, you can totally do that. So, but if you also want challenge, this game does have a lot of challenge if you want. I mean, especially on the later parts of adventure mode, it gets hard. And it's not because of your skill mostly, it's mostly due to just bull crap, which happens. But we've made it out. We made it through the caves. We can now head to Faron Woods and find the woman we've been hearing about, sort of, kind of, maybe. It's not gonna be Princess Zelda. Really dig Impa's outfit. It's a nice combination of all her versions, if you will. You know, you got the face of Skyward Sword, you got the sort of colors of the Ocarina of Time. It's very nice, and you can actually unlock the color version of the Oracle's games. You know, the big fat Impa. You can get her colors, so not the model, because that would be physically impossible. And every character has a win animation, which will play at the end of a mission. I think I might have skipped Link's one. You will see these lots, though. See, look at that smile. She's really cute. I mean, she's also terrifying. If she was angry, which happens a lot in the story, she would be, you know, terrifying to meet, but she's really cute, which is good. I like cute girls. And the sealed weapon we got is the Fire Rod. This is a new weapon for Link and one of my personal favorites. I mean, it is really good. We got a new Mirror of Shadows for Midna, we got a new Giant's Knife, and we got another Ancient Spinner. Cool beans. Big Po's Lantern, which is the silver drop from the Big Po. So, enemy, like, not commanders, but the captains, you know, like the Big Po's, they can offer bronze and silver. The enemy commanders like Wizro and all the like named important characters and as well as big bosses, they can offer silver and gold. They have no bronze. Big Po necklaces, that's their the Big Po's bronze. Zalfos, that's Lizalfos's bronze. And Monster Tooth, I'm pretty sure is the just the Stalfos and Stal Children bronze. So if you know where they come from, you can totally guess and, you know, be good with that. We got the Goddess's Harp, and Sheik is unlocked. Sheik is a fun character. So as we can see here, because we've collected 2 illustration pieces, the Bazaar has leveled up. The Bazaar means we get more potions and more mixtures, and it's really, really good. So you want to get those those gold skulltulas, as some people pronounce it. It's skulltula, you uncultured swine. So we can actually now, though, upgrade Link's combo. So monster teeth are our basic thing that upgrades it. We got Dark Nut Armor too, so we can upgrade it to level 2. Oh, hello, we can actually get the weak point gauge diminisher, which is really good. And we can also unlock his other combos for other weapons. So we got a bonus one for his magic rod. We can get level 2 for his magic rod, which is good. Magic rod is an innuendo of the highest degree. We cannot get the new one for the horse, and we cannot get the new one for the spinner either. So as you can see here, with each one unlocks new combos. You know, you get your Y, then you get your YYYX and all that fun stuff. So let's actually, right now, let us get everyone's Kokiri sword now that we have monster teeth. And that should unlock at least everyone's base 1 attack, which is good to have. Nope, she doesn't use that one. Okay. Oh, she just uses old regs. I see. Dark Nut Armor. Cool beans. Can't get that. Can't get that. And we can get her special gauge. Nice. Honestly, just as soon as you can get most things, I say go for them. There's nothing stopping you from, you know, just getting more materials. So, you know, the only one that I will say is, like, later on you'll get some characters who you might not want to upgrade. Like, I know as soon as I got Agatha, who I hate playing as, I was, like, able to upgrade her fully, but that used, like, a lot of rare parts. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait off because I don't want to play as you. Let's give Impa the increased healing thing. And so these are basically certain stages are like they recommend an element, and it's not so much you using the element, it's the one that they recommend you having defense against, I'm pretty sure. So like Link, though, he is light element, so we're gonna get the one that increases his resistance to light element, and I think we'll also get his one that resists fire element for his fire rod. So it's strange, it's a little confusing as to which ones you're supposed to get. Just, you'll get them all. I mean, like, these are very common materials I asked for at least the first set. So we can get Impa's level 1 for the assist, which increases the speed of taking keeps, which is important because keep taking is the biggest time sink, kind of. Like, you know, you're going to want to do that quickly. So, with my inane rambling done, guys, thank you for watching, and next time we will head to the Faron Woods, the prologue. The Sorceress in the Woods is the mission. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao.